You guys, sometimes I do things that are a little bit stupid, but tonight I did something that is next level stupid. I found all of these beautiful, very old prints. These are the front pages of sheet music and they are all different. This one is fun. It is saying, who listens to Harold Lloyd will also start singing with him. Rather stay healthy, exclamation mark. A little bit of a bad translation from Dutch, but this is what it is saying. I think it is from 1924, so it is actually very vintage. What else do I have? This one is also amazing. It is saying, do you remember the night that it rained? Over here I have another one. This is about the Queen Emma polka. Of course, these are quite old, but I also think that it is very original to hang something like this on your wall. It is a little bit different. Then I have this one. This was actually my favorite one. Right now, it has a very big hole in it. Do you want to know why? I actually put it on top of my carpet and I used my iron because it had some wrinkles in it and I thought I can remove these wrinkles from this. Why are you dripping? Why are you burnt? Do you guys want to know why my iron is burned? Well, because I actually burnt my entire piece of art straight into my carpet. It was completely and utterly stuck. This is not funny. It is really not funny at all. But the only thing that I can do in situations like this is just laugh, because I mean, what else are you going to do? You know, cry? There are letters. There's text burned into my carpet. And I should have known better because, of course, this is not a real vintage carpet. It was pretty cheap. There's probably plastic in it. And I completely melted away this whole carpet. The text that was on the back of this thing right now is actually imprinted in my carpet. Those are letters. It is just stuck. I can remove the paper, but I can't remove the letters. Also over here you can see this whole imprint of all of these lines over here. Oh no, there are more letters appearing on my carpet. Like really, this whole ad. The whole ad of the back of this print is embedded in my carpet. Oh no, and it's also a little bit yellow. Look at it. It's bad. Let's try a little bit of this soap. It looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Of course it also needs to dry. Right now it is a little bit darker because everything is wet. Maybe you are not going to notice it all that much. This whole art situation that I have going on over here, I mean, it is just so difficult to find the right frame for the right piece of art. It all has to fit. I have this huge collection of frames, but still, it is very complicated to find myself something that has the right size for all of these things. So I will figure it out over time. I just don't know how much I can do tonight because honestly, I am a little bit over it right now. We should open up this box. This is actually very special. It was sent to me by one of my subscribers. It came all the way from the USA. It is something that she made herself. I kind of know what is in it, but not quite, not exactly. and I'm very curious. I already had this box for, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe even longer. I was waiting for the perfect moment to open this up, and I think right now, this is it. This is the moment. I think this, opening up this box, is going to cheer me up. There's a lot of tape. Everything that is in this box is handmade. I actually thought that it would just be one thing, but this is like a whole complete set of all kinds of things. Let's see what is in it. Look at this. This is so beautifully made. Wow. She is so talented. And it actually fits me. This is so cool. You know why? Because this is typical hippie Amsterdam. Everybody in Amsterdam that has a little bit of hippie inside, on the inside, wears these. And I absolutely love this. And she also made me orange ones, or not orange, a little bit of a beautiful brown, orange color. This is so beautiful. This is definitely cheering me up. What is this? This is a scarf. I love this. I love everything that is handmade. But this is just, it is just so special. Oh. And another one. Okay. I am just speechless. And then the last one. Also very beautiful, creamy white. Look at this bottom over here. How beautiful is this? It is going to be spring very soon, but still, you know, we have very cold days in spring over here in the Netherlands. So all of this, I am definitely going to use. I appreciate this so much. I think it is gorgeous. It is so beautifully made. I think you are so talented. This is really nice, even in here, because it is quite cold. It is because of that hole over there in my wall. It is a ventilation opening. Something that is nice to have, but if it is completely open, a lot of cold air comes in. This is what I had before in front of this ventilation opening. It is just a very cheap, very ugly little thing. Also not something that you can close, so it was always a little bit cold in here. But then I found this at a flea market. The man who sold me this told me that it came out of a very old house in Amsterdam. This is actually the front. Not this. It is still covered in some layers of old wallpaper, so I definitely need to clean this up. But as you can see, this is something that you can actually close in winter and open up in summer. I think if you have a wall with wallpaper on it that has a ventilation opening in it, you might as well just turn it into a statement. And I think this is definitely going to be a statement. I could just use this. I could try to hide it by maybe using some wallpaper on it. But I think this is a way better option. So I think tomorrow I am just going to focus on getting all of the wallpaper up. Maybe my little art adventure has to wait for a little bit. I'm not completely sure yet how much I can do tomorrow, because right now it is already, what is it, Wednesday? So tomorrow I actually have to finish this video, but we will see how far I can get. Maybe there are 1 or 2 things that we can actually hang like this, and maybe some art, and maybe, oh boy, I found something else. I found this. I was actually looking on Marketplace for months and months and months for a lamp like this with these little beads, and I saw some very beautiful ones, but they were extremely expensive. This one was 15 euros. For a lamp like this, it is actually very cheap. I saw it, I bought it, and tomorrow I want to hang it. So I think that tomorrow I am actually just going to focus on getting the wallpaper up. I am so looking forward to hanging all of these things. Not only this lamp and this ventilation thingy over here, but also all kinds of different pieces of art, because what I showed you just now is not all of it. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm losing so much wallpaper that I do not have enough. So right now I'm trying to piece all kinds of things together with little pieces of wallpaper that I have left over. Over here it is looking okay, but behind the radiator pipes it is not. Now it is lining up over here, but it is not lining up over here. This is driving me insane! The sun is shining through this south-facing window. It is so extremely warm all of a sudden. And I'm feeling so stressed because I need to figure out this whole puzzle. I think I'm just going to turn off my camera. I am going to try to figure all of this out. I really hope that it is going to look okay. In the worst case scenario, I have to order myself another roll of wallpaper. But I am really going to try to make it work somehow. So wish me luck. I will be back. Oh. I managed to do it with the wallpaper that I had. I managed to fit everything together. Over there on the top part of the wall I used 4 or 5 pieces of wallpaper. It took me such a long time. Somehow over here things were not adding up, and I did not understand why until I figured out that this piece over here was upside down. And I already made the hole in it for the ventilation opening, but I had to turn it around, so I did. I also moved it to the window, and then in some very magical, strange way, all kinds of little pieces that I had were fitting together over there, up there. I mean, I have never ever, and this sounds ridiculous, but I have never ever done a DIY job that stressed me out this much. I'm like, I'm so completely over this wallpaper. This is just, it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. But this pattern, it is complicated. I still have to cut everything to size. I have to remove all of the excess, but I am not going to do that until the wallpaper is completely dry. Because if you do it when the wallpaper is still wet, there is a very big possibility that the wallpaper is going to rip. Trust me, I've done it in the past, it doesn't work. So for now, I am going to leave this wallpaper alone. Right now, the hole that I made over there for the ventilation opening is over here. And you do not see it, except for one little piece of wallpaper. A tiny little piece of wallpaper is missing, but it's fine. I can find a little piece, because I still have some tiny little pieces left. I can fit it in here behind this wallpaper and you are not going to see it. There is only one tiny little line, like this, next to the radiator pipe, that is not lining up. I had no choice. I had to use very small pieces of wallpaper above the window to save myself some wallpaper for the rest of the wall. Normally you would just use an entire piece, and where it sticks out over there you would have a small strip going down all the way, and then it is very easy to fit the next piece of wallpaper against it. But if I would have done this, I would not have had enough. So that's why over there I did not go down, because then I would have lost this entire piece of wallpaper over here. I have this tiny little line between these two pieces of wallpaper and it doesn't line up. But this pattern, it is so extremely busy that if you do not know it, honestly, I do not think that you can see it. So you did not hear this from me. Hush. We are not going to tell anyone. For me, because I am such a huge perfectionist, I think not having this tiny little piece of wallpaper line up is actually a very good exercise to practice the fact that amazing is amazing enough. And I love this wallpaper. I absolutely adore this wallpaper. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that it is up. I'm so happy that I can move on to different projects right now. What I really want to do is I want to hang my little beautiful lamp. I already have my screw over here. I just poked it through the wallpaper. I don't know if you can see it, but over here there is the tiniest little opening. This is what you need to use to hang this lamp. So I could only use a very small, narrow screw. This wall is hollow on the other side. There is space behind this wall about this much. So I actually used special plugs that open up on the back of the wall when you put the screw in. So even though it is a very tiny little screw, it's solid. I am going to paint this little screw in the same color as the lamp. That's how big of a perfectionist I am. But for now I am very happy. I also still have to remove the price tag. It needs a little bit of a clean because it is a bit dirty, but I don't know, I just love it. I'm also going to buy something that is going to help me with keeping this cord straight down, because I do not really like cords like this dangling around over here. But those are just some little details. I think it is so cute. Right now, I do need to fix this before the wallpaper is dry. Right now, I can still lift this up and then I can put the little piece behind this wallpaper. And in that way, you are going to notice it less. Do you remember this? I did not clean it yet. It still has all of the stains. I am not sure if I can manage to remove all of it, but I actually found another one. It is different, but it is the same kind of style. If you take a look at the colors in this and then the colors in the lamp, I think that this is so beautiful. I also really like the flower on flower patterns. The flower pattern on the wallpaper and the flower pattern on this. So what I'm planning to do is I want to put this into a frame. I really hope that I have one that is going to be a nice fit for this. And then I'm going to hang it over here on this wall. I think it is going to be so lovely to have these colors over here and then to have the colors of the lamp over there. I do want to hang some more things on this wall. I'm not completely sure what yet, but this for me is a definitely. I love this. I do feel like this room is starting to come together bit by bit. It is starting to get a very interesting, creative feel, or at least that's how it feels for me. I am so excited about the things to come. When it comes to filming for today, I have to be honest, I am a little bit done. I think I'm going to end my video here. I am going to fix the little hole in my wallpaper. I'm going to see if I can find myself a frame for this. I am going to continue filming all kinds of things tomorrow, but for now, I just want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!